Welcome back, and for anyone who's new, welcome. Thought it was about time to do another hike with me video now that here in Tennessee where I am, it's getting warmer during the days. We just had a little bit of a cold spell, but today it's in the 60s and it's sunny and it's beautiful, and I wanted to take you along with me as I go to a place that I've been a few times, actually, with the kids and with friends, because it's just a beautiful trail. Today is the Pisces new moon, and so particularly when we've also had a lot of solar energy, when energy is very amped or high or seemingly chaotic. One of my greatest tools in my tool belt is to go and get into nature, specifically if I can get near some water, especially with a Pisces new moon. Come on. And yeah, just have a little reset time. Walk by myself, adventure by myself, play by myself, discover new things, and really just be in a joyful frequency. I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you for hanging out with me, and let's enjoy the beauty that's all around us together. Something really fun about this part of Tennessee is there are these little crinoids. They're like these little circular stones. This one happens to be in a tube before it's broken apart. They all break apart and you get these little circles with holes in the middle. And they're everywhere along the creek beds here. And it's not something I've experienced anywhere else in the country, which is really fun. Also, lots of little geodes that come out of the rocks as well. Little circles with just quartz in the middle. If you know me, you know I love rocks. one of the things I love about this park specifically is it's essentially trails that run along the outside of a deep gorge or canyon, and there's just like these beautiful rock formations and waterfalls everywhere. Every time you come, there's a different vibe. Sometimes after it rains, the water's running strong, and then other times it's not like running barely at all. The first time I came, it was like dead of winter, and there was barely any water running. None of the waterfalls were falling. And it's also because of a lot of the up and down topography. It's also a really good workout. It's really good on the legs, really gets you moving. And I love coming to places during different seasons. So to be able to see what it looks like in winter, and technically, we're still in winter, and then to watch it blossom into spring, and it's one of my favorite things to bear witness to in nature, and that's why I do a lot of these videos to share that joy that I feel with you, because that's why I get on the internet. I get on the internet to feel good. I try not to use it as a distraction, and so what I put out there, I really like to be very intentional. And I only do it when I feel good, and the point is I want you to feel the peace that I feel when I'm in spaces like this and other spaces. As all the wild garlic is coming up, it's one of my favorite things to forage, and is considered really a weed, but tastes delicious to me. This trail just winds along the ridge line, and then everything drops down into that gorge. But it's so beautiful because right now you can see, because the trees are bare. But in just a few short months, all of this will just be green and lush. And if I'm still here, I'll come back and do another video. See those transitions from winter to spring to summer, which is so magical. This was a new plant for me. It looks like bamboo, and it's not. It's something called hill cane. I love discovering new things, new plants. Just more about this beautiful marble that we get to live on. There's also so many places within this park to just kind of disappear or find quiet. There's all these rock formations, like the one behind me, with all the moss growing on it, that you can just take a seat and listen to the creek and the birds and the rustling of the leaves, and I find such peace in nature, and I'm thankful that places like this exist, that we can enjoy it, and we can come to it, and we can feel alone yet surrounded by infinite love. That's what nature provides me. All of the signs here are so beautifully hand painted by local artists that it just adds to the magic and the whimsy of this place. Whenever I come to a body of water, my favorite thing to do is to sit by it and close my eyes and just be at peace. So that is what I'm going to do. When you come into nature, if I could give any words of wisdom or advice, and it's not to get on a trail and see how fast you can get through it. The joy that I find is watching the water move over the rocks, seeing how the sunlight moves through the trees, taking deep breaths through my nose and just smelling all of the scents around me. It's just such a beautiful opportunity to be so rooted and present where you are. And I encourage you to play. Play in the water, to climb on trees, to remember the beauty that is all around us. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Thank you for enjoying this space with me. And I'll see you next time. I love you.